So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Dembele, is one of the best dribblers around. When fit, he's electric. And that alone is enough to frighten some of the best defences. He really does have the ability to win games on his own with that terrific acceleration.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Balde, Rafinha, Zaire Emery, Vitinha, Casado does really well to win the ball there. Araujo, Kubasi, De Jong, Araujo, Balde, Rafinha, Balde, Rafinha, Pedri, and here's Yamal. He's free, he has got space. Yamal, oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
João Neves, Zaire Emery, Nuno Mendes, Strong running down that left flank. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
De Jong. Doué. Hakimi. João Neves. João Neves. That's a delicate pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Doué. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Yamal! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Nuno Mendes. Zaire Emery. João Neves. And it's played forward. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Doué. Barcelona are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Araujo. De Jong. Yamal. And that's a good, decent chance! Pedri proves just a little bit too strong. Barcelona needing to chase the game already. Rafinha. De Jong. And there's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Yamal. And he's there to get it away. Doué. Marquinhos. Zaire Emery. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Dembele. Zaire Emery concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, nice touch. Vitinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zaire Emery. Now that's well seen too. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Yamal. Yamal puts his foot on the gas. He's found the way through. And the shot! Mendes. Vitinha, aim forwards. João Neves. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Al Kubasi wins the duel this time. Calmly anticipates. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
De Jong, gently done. Lewandowski, it's Lewandowski! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! Safonov, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pacho. Hakimi. Balde gets across to intercept that. Casado, and the keeper's got it again. Yamal. Yamal! And it's hoisted clear. And here's Rafinha. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Moved on forwards. João Neves. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Koundé forwards and with intent. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Lewandowski. Nice interception, well timed. Marquinhos. That's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. He's got away. Nuno Mendes. De Jong shifted upfield. He's in a good position. Rafinha! Kvaratskhelia. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedri spread out to the left. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Vitinha. João Neves. Marquinhos. He's fizzed it forward. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Safonov, long ball by the goalkeeper. And that is out of play. Hakimi. And it's Doué. Nice physical challenge. Doué has got himself a free kick.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hakimi. João Neves. Thinks one through. Kvaratskhelia! And for a moment, time stood still. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Hakimi tries to clear. He's gone for goal! There's the header. Oh, that is a great stop. And the ball's come loose here. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Marquinhos and over towards the opposite flank. Rafinha. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's Yamal. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Yeah, it would seem a little too far out.
Rafinha! Decent enough try.
Rafinha is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Safonov claims it without any fuss. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. Vitinha. Marquinhos. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Can he get onto this? Yamal. He is through here. Decent chance! Vitinha. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zaire Emery. Kvaratskhelia. Dembele. It's Dembele! He has found a way through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Doué. Doué! And it's Lewandowski. Balde. Rafinha. Balde picks it up now. Climbs up big! Goal! A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zaire Emery, over to the left. Kunde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Lamine Yamal, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Yamal. Pacho. Zaire Emery. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Doué. João Neves. Vitinha gently done. And he's there to clear it. Rafinha aimed forwards. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. That has been knocked clear. Yamal opts to De Jong. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that could set him on his way. And we hit half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
Barcelona head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Zaire Emery. Pacho. Marquinhos. And he's picked out the run. And it's Balde. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Lewandowski. Pacho gets good distance on it. Yamal. Pacho tries to clear. And it's Lewandowski. Nicely intercepted. And he's heaved it away. Araujo. Rafinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rafinha. Lewandowski. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Doué. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Pedri. Casado. Kubasi. Koundé. That's really well manoeuvred. Played into space out wide. Vitinha, and it's played forward. Kvaratskhelia. How Kubasi is the guilty party there. Deftly away. Moved on forwards. He's found a way through. Rafinha, can he finish? Safonov sends that a long way. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Plays it through. He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone for a throw-in. Nuno Mendes. De Jong does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. And it's played forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Now it's Doué. Doué played out to the left flank. Nuno Mendes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pedri takes a shot. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona, I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Towards the other side. Kvaratskhelia. Muscular approach does pay off here. De Jong looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Balde. Yamal. Done delicately. Tacho can get it clear. Now who's going to be first to this? Barcelona have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It's hit the upright. That was travelling. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. Koundé shifted upfield. Yamal. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He came in hard, very hard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Kubasi. Casado, forwards and with intent. Keeper's got good distance on that. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Rafinha. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a mighty effort! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rafinha certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Pacho, aim forwards. And it's Dembele. Oh, well measured. And they've been given a corner. De Jong attempts a clearance. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz chips it through. De Jong getting this one clear. Yamal proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well, played right into his path. Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Vitinha! Just off target. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Balde going full steam ahead down the left flank. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that has been clubbed away. Pedro, and he shoots! Clears it away. And it's Balde. That's very neat. for a throw. De Jong. Pedri. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. That's the booking, always looked in. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. What a save! Terrific reactions! That has been knocked clear. Yamal, it's run loose here. Leaguye. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Nuno Mendes. And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Tacho gets it clear. Balde, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Pedri. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal.
Barcelona, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's shaping up to Rafinha! That is delicious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Leaguye played out towards the right wing. That looks a cracking ball. Leaguye. Balde gently done. He's got away. Now it's Lewandowski. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Proves too strong.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Mendes. And he's managed to get free. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. That has been cut short. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rafinha. And here's Yamal. And now the breakaway. Fabian Ruiz played with finesse. De Jong. Casado. Oh, good spread. Tacho cuts it out. Kvaratskhelia. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Surely! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Clearly not happy with that. Kvaratskhelia. Pedri. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski is sporting a guilt. No question, that's a foul. Leaguye. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lewandowski forwards and with intent. Lovely feet. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Casado cuts out the pass. De Jong. And here's Yamal. Looking here to chip it through. Out of play for a goal kick. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Hakimi. Leaguye. That's the keeper's ball. Ooh, delicate chip through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Yamal. Rafinha. And that has been cleared. And that's been won straight back. Casado. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, it's come loose. Balde is on a run down the left wing. You can get that clear. Yamal. Very nicely done. Oh, smashing header. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson for them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Vitinha. João Neves. And it's played forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Leaguye. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. Now it's Yamal. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Balde gently done. Rafinha, now he's off and running. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Marquinhos. It's an inviting looking ball back. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Marquinhos shifted upfield. Leaguye. Fabian Ruiz. Pedri out of it back and can go again. Yamal. Rafinha. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Safonov sends that a long way. João Neves, aim forwards. He's had a shot! No mistake! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many...
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy...
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Jim, this one always matters.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge. It's certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
Okay, interesting. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior, a probing pass. That's the keeper's ball. Yamal. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Diaz. Clearly not happy with that. Kunde. Yamal. Rafinha. Looking here to chip it through. Back into the middle. Lewandowski. That's really well manoeuvred. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Araujo. Kubasi. Kunde. Pedri, Balde, De Jong, and it's Pedri, Balde, Tchouaméni, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And that's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Casado. De Jong. Yamal. Eder Militao gets across to intercept that. Tchouaméni. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now this could be a chance. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Valverde forwards and with intent. Pedri. That's a throw. Alexander-Arnold played with finesse. Shapes to shoot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Foot in. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh, what a ball! And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Yamal tries to dink it through. He came in hard, very hard. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Barcelona are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
And back to the keeper they go. Eder Militao. Valverde. Lewandowski. Chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. Brahim Diaz. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Kubasi. Yamal. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's Diaz. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Yamal. Lewandowski. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedri. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. And they've got rid. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. Casado. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Lamine Yamal quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Camavinga. Eder Militao. Tchouaméni. Rudiger. Eder Militao. And it's Diaz. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's in here! Oh, the decent chance! It's anyone's ball now. And it's played forward. That's put paid to a promising move. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's been played through. Pedri. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pedri. And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Eder Militao, and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Chouameni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Rafinha. He has found the way through. And the shot! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good start.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Yamal. And it's De Jong. That is good strength. And he cuts out the supply. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, well measured. Yamal has it in a wide position. Yamal has another goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
It came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Over to the left. That has found him in acres of space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, nicely intercepted. Camavinga, and it's Diaz. Balde has given away a free kick. Camavinga. And here's the chance to counter. He is through here. Rafinha. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. And it's Diaz. De Jong played out to the left flank. Lewandowski. And here's Yamal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. De Jong. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri. Looking to break at pace. He's got away. He's free, he has got space. And he's heaved it away. Pedri have it back and can go again. And here's Lewandowski. He's had a shot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Tchouameni moved on forwards. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Mbappe, shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And it's Tchouameni. Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Camavinga, oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Camavinga gathers from the goal kick. How Kubasi gets over and intercepts. De Jong. The pass is intercepted. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
Yamal! Could be danger here. Time to deliver. Extravagant effort! That was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Valverde tries a measured ball, and he's picked out the run. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very tough.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Casado spread out to the left. Lewandowski. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And here's Rafinha. 5 minutes till the break. De Jong made into space. Eder Militao. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well measured. He's cut it out. Casado. And it's Lewandowski. Move it to the left.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Nice physical challenge. Lewandowski. That's a nicely shaped ball. Brahim Diaz, forwards and with intent. In by Vinicius Junior. the most accurate pass, and it's played forward. And that is out of play. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Actually looking ball that. Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Brahim Diaz! A real chance and a real let-off. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Rudiger. Camavinga, gently done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yeah, he's fouled it there. And it's Kunde. Pedri. Laid out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Deftly away. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found the way through. Barcelona disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Camavinga played out to the left flank. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. His interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Yamal. And here's Rafinha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
De Jong. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. And here's Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? Now it's Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mbappe. He's beaten the last man. Big chance, must be! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Barcelona are down to 10 men.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose his keeper to a one-on-one encounter.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Going for goal! Good take, and is he in? Camavinga crosses it in here. And that has been cleared. Rafinha. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he welcomes it in. And he's found a way past. He's through, it's decent chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Lamine Yamal really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Now who's going to be first to this? Eder Militao, played towards the other side. And the counter is on. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Great work on the overlap. It's a promising position. The cross comes in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Proves too strong. Yamal. And that could set him on his way. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Yamal, he'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Defending of the... He's having a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Alexander-Arnold is short. Now then, the ball's come loose. De Jong clears it away. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Very nicely done. Valverde. Valverde ploughing through the middle. And the shot! Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And the ball's come loose here. And it's Tchouaméni. Brahim Diaz! A chance to play it in. It's a throw-in. Balde. And here's Mbappe. Brahim Diaz picks it up out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Koundé shifted upfield. Camavinga, 60 minutes played. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. And that's a good ball. Ferran Torres. Rafinha. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Big chance! Yes, it's in! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's played forward. And it's Garcia. Koundé does really well to win the ball there. Yamal is steaming forward. And it's been played through. Rafinha, he has found the way through. Courtois sends that a long way. Valverde. Fran Garcia, aim forwards. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. It's a clearance, but not much of one. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Ferran Torres! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! You can look back on that goal.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
Barcelona take the lead. Rudiger. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Eder Militao. Fran Garcia. That is lovely. How Kubasi wins the duel this time.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question...
Can he finish? That's another chance. He's got it all. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Courtois, some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
There's going to be another change here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Rodrigo spread out to the left. That's going to go a long way. There's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal in acres of space out wide. That's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Barcelona, this looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Leaguye makes the interception. Leaguye trying to keep this in. Rudiger. Militao. And they can counter here. He's got away. Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Pedro. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to get it clear. De Jong. And it's Kunde. And here's De Jong. Caught offside that time. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Over to the left. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. De Jong. That's an excellent interception. Rudiger gets it away. De Jong. Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. Vinicius Junior. Kunde. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rafinha. Ferran Torres, chance surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. So, what can they come up with here? Barcelona missed the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Valverde. Militao. Now he goes cross-field. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Untidy challenge, free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That was travelling. Eder Militao forwards and with intent. Eder Militao played over towards the opposite flank. Alexander-Arnold looking for a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And the changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Ferran Torres played out to the left flank. Ferran takes a shot! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Barcelona, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Carvajal. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde. And it's played forward. Carvajal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, nicely intercepted. He is through here. Brilliantly cut out. Yamal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Rudiger looks to the other side, and it's Garcia. Valverde. Eder Militao. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. Ferran Torres. Cleared without complication. De Jong. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Yamal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Carvajal. Carvajal gently done. And it's Bellingham. Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ferran Torres. And he's surging through. Chance for a shot! Danger averted for now. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. That's good defending, very good defending. Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Fran Garcia. And it's Ceballos. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So is this the start of a comeback? Yamal. Ferran Torres. Rafinha. And here's Ferran Torres. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Yamal is flagged offside. Taken out, that'll be a foul.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
It's a great ball. Yamal! Well, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Yamal. Eder Militao shifted upfield. Pedri. And it's Balde. Ferran Torres. It's a loose ball. That's a foul. It could be a penalty. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Barcelona, so a genuine chance to increase the lead. Decent hit from there. And he's managed to get free. Tramini with the clearance. Mbappe. Belly. Carvajal picks it up now. Rashford. And now the breakaway. Now it's Ferran Torres. Courtois, long ball by the goalkeeper. Yamal gets flagged offside. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. And here's Rodrigo. That's a fabulous ball. Koundé, aim forwards. And that's it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was some...